if we are able to fix like the chatting being unstructured, which if we want to go super crazy about it, doubling the work could potentially mean doubling the revenue, right? Because if you're able to make that much money with 4 hours of marketing, imagine you have 8. You know?
Yeah.
So that's the first, but the other is also like the chatting performance just suffers from this, you know, because we have to first evaluate what's the goal of like this whole management thing, because I'll ask you, what's your goal behind this whole feedback? Like, what are you trying to achieve when you give them feedback?
Like, obviously I'm expecting that they'll do it day in, day out without me having to monitor them, and get to a point where if I monitor them for like a week, say, I need you to basically, this is your mass message schedule or whatever for this week, check for the first week, they get it ingrained in, and then I can just trust them to do that. But that's not the case, which I'm finding, is that after like 3-4 weeks or 3-4 weeks, where they realize that I'm not on them every day about it, like standards can start to drop. So obviously them things in my memory, while I'm not writing them down or having strict schedules of when I'll review it with the chatters, is kind of getting lost a bit, where it's kind of I'll forget about it for a week or two. The chatters will kind of drop standards a bit, and there's no like kind of bar where I say if it drops below this amount, or then there's a procedure to be put in place, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And I think like the way we fix both of them is kind of reframing what we're trying to do, because we kind of want to go away from us being like the thing that holds them in place, you know, because if you're trying to be the person that gets them like back on track, gets to like, oh, your reply time dropped, you have to make it better, all these things, you're still like your own bottleneck, you know, because like you said, if you take a day off, or if you travel to Australia and you get attacked by a spider or whatever you do over there, like immediately they feel like, okay, boss is away, I don't have to work. It's kind of like right now we're like this 5th grade classroom, you know, when the teacher turns their back, everyone goes on their phone. Or we're at the risk of going there, right? Which we have with this one chatter, which we can go to. So what we're trying to do is kind of, I don't want to say automate, but make it predictable. Because let's run through a scenario of like how it could look, and then see like if you can also feel like the vision for this. Because let's say we have a system where every Monday you block yourself. Let's say we have 3 chatters in total, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Every Monday we block ourselves 90 minutes at like 10 a.m. or whatever. And this is our one-on-one feedback time. Every Monday morning, we have a one-on-one call with each chatter, and they are preparing it for you. So you don't have to go through all the chats. You can be like, okay, send me the 5 chats where you're very proud of, that you think you did very great, and send me 5 chats that you think you've done bad and you want feedback on. And then you can send them just like a Google Docs, you know, fill that out before every call. What did I do good this week? What did I do bad? What are my KPIs? Because they should have access to the tracking sheet so they can compare themselves, right? Fill in your KPIs. Then let me know what you need feedback on, problems you had. If you didn't reach this KPI, what happened? What are you doing to solve it, right? So they do all the prep for you. And you can also say, listen, if you tell me what you're doing wrong, I'm not going to be mad. If you don't tell me and I find the chat later on where you fucked up this or you fucked up that, that's unacceptable. Yeah. So first of all, they do all the prep for you. And then you just run them through like a perfect call script. Okay, you go through every single one. You go through every single KPI. You look through the chats. You tell them, okay, last week we talked about, last week's main problem was you didn't know how to do small talk. And I told you how to do it. I sent you an SOP. Did you follow it this week? Yeah. Okay, show me 5 chats where you did it good. Oh, you don't have it? Okay, why? And then you kind of hold them accountable to everything. And the beauty is, Sunday evening, they're going to be like, fuck, tomorrow is the one-on-one. You know, like when the grades are discussed in school and they're like, shit, I need to really get my attendance up. So what we're trying to achieve is the state of the chatters that, I mean, you've chatted yourself for a long time, right? Yeah. You know, bro, like after 8 hours of chatting, it's fucking 4 a.m. and you just want to go to sleep. You're hungry, you know, your brain is fried because of all the dicks. Pause. That is the point. And then a sub drops like this long of a message, fucking yapathon. Like at this mental state, the only thing that is going to make you be like, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to read it. I'm actually going to text what I'm supposed to text. I'm not just going to say, oh yeah, baby, you know? We need to give them a reason to go through this. And that's going to be, he's going to see this chat on Monday and I'm going to get cooked. So this recurring thing is the same, as well as end of day reports, right? If they put all of their stuff in there and you just block yourself like 30 minutes in the evening or after every shift, just be like, go through a report. If they didn't send it, immediately follow them up, fire. And if they don't, you just have a mechanism in place where, bro, if you didn't send the end of day reports for 2 days in a row, I'm just going to start like like a call, for example. Okay, you can't send your end of day reports. Cool. After every shift, we're going to have like a 10-minute call and you're going to run me through what happened. We're going to do it in person so you can't miss it, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be so fucking annoying for them. If you do this for a week, they're never going to forget it. But it's just like, it's automated. They know what's about to happen. They know next week, Monday, is the next call. I need to get my shit together.